Doomscrolling. We live during times where the computer and the internet are big parts of our lives. While many of us remember a time where computers and the internet were not as dominant, these days are in the past now. And at the end, we're all addicted. We're all addicted to the computer, our cell phones. It is the main source of our dopamine hits. And at the end, we are making the internet and the computer more important than it should be. The result of this is that we no longer come together as communities. We no longer spend time with our friends. We're no longer close with our families. We no longer read books. We spend less time in nature because of this addiction. We're dependent on a computer for so many things. We use it to remember, and because of that, we no longer use our brains to remember. So our brains are atrophied. And when we think about how many people are depressed these days, the internet has contributed to this. And just look at how people react when they lose their cell phones. They act like they're lost and they've lost a loved one. We hold that phone so preciously. But at the same time, we know that we're constantly stressed by what we see online. And when we see something that, in a sense, is stressing us out and we watch it, it creates a feedback loop. And the algorithm knows that you have just watched a video on something a catastrophe that happened. So it will show you more catastrophes. And then what ends up happening is that you get caught in a loop, or possibly endless scrolling and seeing things that happened that was terrible. And all you need to do, if you don't believe me, is to look up something totally different than what you usually look at. And then see how many times that you'll stumble on similar things. So the algorithms will detect that you watched this, okay, I'm going to give you more of it. And then do the same thing, change things up again, and see it'll feed you again more of the same. It's got us caught in a loop where we're endlessly scrolling. And this is where the doom scrolling comes in. We're hardwired, in a sense, to be more, in a sense, attracted to negative things. And as we look at more negative things, the algorithm will give us more negative things. And then we get caught. And then we say, this world is a terrible place. Not to say that it is not terrible. I do believe that right now we're living through very, very difficult times. But why do we keep on rehashing what happened in 2020? Why do we keep on holding on to how the vaccines are bad? Why do we keep on holding on to all sorts of things that is all in the past? And it's because we're getting that dopamine hit. We're addicted to doom scrolling.